Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be different from the normal videos that I upload, but I thought it would be fun to try something new. This video is a travel video and a behind the scenes look at my adventures. After 3 days on Koh Samet, I packed all my bags, walked out to the main road and got picked up by a taxi going to the port. I didn't capture any footage of it, but I made a mistake that I rarely make in Thailand. I forgot to ask for the price before getting into the taxi. Never make this mistake in Thailand, as people will take advantage of it and make you pay more. I had to pay 100 baht for a 2-minute taxi ride. I had a brief conversation with the taxi driver where I expressed my disappointment about how it went down, and I was expecting a more realistic price considering the very short ride. It was my own mistake, as I completely forgot to ask and agree on the fare before getting into the taxi. Nevertheless, I made it down to the pier safely with all my bags. When I arrived, I thought I would have to buy ferry tickets, but I figured out that I had already paid for a return ticket when I bought the tickets on the mainland, which I actually didn't know. So that was a nice surprise after paying too much for the taxi. I then jumped on the ferry, which was almost completely empty. In total, there were around 10 people on the ferry. I was leaving on a Saturday, which is the reason behind it, as people are going to the island and not leaving it. I waved my goodbyes to Koh Samet for this time. The weather has been amazing and I had a nice day on the island, but after 3 days, I have to admit that I was really looking forward to getting back to the mainland and on my motorcycle again. On the ferry, I enjoyed the beautiful views and the captain gave me a thumbs up that everything was looking good. After a short ferry trip, we approached the mainland and I walked over to the parking lot where Explore was parked. To my relief, she was parked in the exact same spot where I left her, smiling at me and telling me, "Let's hit the road." I loaded all my boxes and drove back to Rayong downtown, where I checked into my hotel room. This time, I stayed in a hotel named iSem Plus. And this is not paid advertisement, but I want to give a shout out to this hotel because it's a cheap and affordable option. If you've been following me on this channel, then you know I aim for hotels in the price range between 500 to 1000 baht on my journey riding through all of Thailand. Sometimes the hotels are really bad and sometimes they do surprise. This hotel room cost 650 baht per night, which I believe is a really good price. I wanted to share this with you since it's valuable information if you want to stay in a nice hotel that is yet affordable. After checking in, it was time to do the boring tasks that are also a part of the journey. I went over to the coin wash where I could wash all of my clothes. This is the cheapest option and there are a lot of these coin washes around Thailand. To wash all of my clothes, I'm only paying around 120 baht. After washing my clothes, I drove Explore over to a self-wash where I got her cleaned up and made her look shiny again. I also do the self-wash as it's the cheapest solution, only costing me 40 baht. With all the boring tasks done, I went back to my hotel room and edited videos for the rest of the day. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes video. If you did, remember to like it and subscribe for more content. Also, let me know in the comments if it's something you would like to see more of, or if I should just stick to the normal format. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next adventure.